Hello everybody, this will be my review for No Time to Die. This is the last Daniel Gray James Bond movie. So before I go to my review, I want to give you a quick synopsis of the movie. So in No Time to Die, Bond has left active service and is enjoying a tranquil life in Jamaica. His peace is short-lived when his friend Felix Leiter from the CIA turns up asking for help. The mission to rescue a kidnapped scientist turns out to be far more treacherous than expected, leading Bond onto the trail of a mysterious villain armed with dangerous new technology. So that's a quick synopsis of the movie without giving any big story details or spoilers. There will be no spoilers in this video. So let's go to my review. Now, No Time to Die feels like a classic James Bond movie, but at the same time, really wildly modern because it have those elements of a classic James Bond movie, but like updated, and it really works well for this movie. Now, Daniel Gray is from front and center in this movie, and he delivers his stronger portrayal of James Bond as James Bond. This is his most grounded performance as James Bond, and he really give everything to this character in this movie. Fantastic job. Now, the ensemble cast is also great in this movie. Now, I want to talk about the director Cary Fukunaga. Now, he did a fantastic job directing this movie. I mean, the stunning visuals and the action sequences. There are multiple action sequences, and each one is very unique and very well done. The choreograph of the action sequences are very well done, and they feel really cinematic, and that's great. Now, this movie has a sense of humor in mixed with other track that has is also a very serious movie, but it has some cheesy liners, and they really work, and it was because of the delivery of the actors, and it was a great balance to see that in some moments those lines in this serious movie. Now, I want to tell you that this movie, I think, is perfect. I really love this movie. Now, the ending, I won't give it any spoilers of the ending of this movie, but I can see the ending being controversial. I personally, I was mighty satisfied with the ending. I think they handled the ending with really great care, and I respect that. So some people are really going to be divided on the ending, and I can understand why. Now, the other thing is that yes, this movie feels a bit long. It's 2 hours and 43 minutes. So it, and a moment at they feel the runtime of the movie. But the movie really keeps you engaged. So just be prepared for that. And some of the critique that I have is in the writing. Now, some of the writing in this movie feels like very convenient. So there was that, and Rami Malek as sci-fi as the bomb villain in this movie. I think he was not it was not very good, but that's because his character was not very fleshed out, not very well developed. Now I want to talk about the characters quickly. Now, like I said, Daniel Gray is front and center in this exciting new adventures, new James Bond film with psychological intrigue and mystery, and he gave his all in this movie and to this character. Now let's talk about Naomi Harris as Moneypenny, and she's stunning. She's more on the sidelines in this movie, but she makes the best of her screen time. And a new addition to this franchise is another Armas as Paloma, and she's funny, she's fabulous, and she has an amazing action sequences. Her role is more in this movie, but she makes the best of her screen time. Now let's talk about Lashana Lynch. She plays Naomi, the new 007, and she brings some power and confidence to her character, and she just does. She did an incredible job with her character, and teaming and when the character and where her character is teaming up with Daniel Gray's James Bond is it's just great to see them. Now let's talk about Léa Seydoux. Now she was introduced in Spectre. I didn't really like her in that movie, and I think she was pretty good in this movie as Madeleine Swann. She she made her character this time around more defined, and her character became more interesting for me. So that was good to see. Now we also have the return of Ben Winshaw as Q, and he's great. He's more like Naomi Harris. They are more in the sidelines in this movie because it's a really big cast and there are so many new characters, but he makes the most of his screen time also, and it was just great to see him again. Ralph Fiennes is also back as M, and I think he's perfect as that character. Jeffrey Wright also returns as Phillips, and every time Jeffrey Wright is on screen, it's just fascinating to see him. And we also have a new addition, Billy Madison, and he really makes an impression, and he was very well used. I really like what he did with his character. Also, Christoph Christoph Waltz as Bluffer returned, and I didn't really like his character in Spectre, but he was better here. and he only have like two scenes, but they're way better than his portrayal in Inspector. And finally, Remy Malek as Starfine. And I think he was underused. His character was not fully fleshed out, and it was a disappointing Bond villain. Now, it's not Remy Malek's fault. I think his fault of the writing in the script for his character. And I want to talk about Daniel Craig. This is his last movie, and I grew up watching this James Bond, and he's iconic for me, and I really will miss him a lot. And I want to talk about my overall on this movie. I think this movie, No Time to Die, was worth the wait. I think it was a fantastic send-off for Daniel Craig, James Bond, and I really recommend you watch this movie. It's a really great movie. It's almost perfect for me. So let me know in the comments below if you watch this movie, and what do you think of it. And I'm curious to see. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and consider subscribe to the channel. So that's my review for No Time to Die. So thank you for watching. See you guys later.